if you've seen my vlogs or other videos, some of the other videos I posted, you would know that I'm very big into yoga and I love yoga and the benefits of it. So for this 100-day video, I wanted to implement yoga. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a yoga pose and hold it for a couple seconds. And then I'm going to do 10 push-ups in between each yoga pose. There should be about 10 yoga poses, each 10 to 15 seconds. Yeah, on each side if I have to do each side. And then, yeah, that'll be my 100. Or well, it won't be 10 because I'm not just doing 100 push-ups, I'll do 120. So it would be 12. So I'll do 12 different yoga poses. Uh, and it's a variety of them. It's going to be a free-flowing yoga session. If you know what that is, or at least for me what a free-flowing yoga session is, it's just me going. I don't really have a list or anything of yoga poses I'm going to do. I'm going to just let my body flow. And then do the 10 push-ups in between. So I hope y'all enjoy this. And I also wanted to do it outside just to give a little bit of a different scenery to the videos. I'm just in the backyard, so it's not like I'm anywhere too crazy, but I like this area, so it's a really good, pretty area to do videos with. Um, but yeah, and this will be a follow along video, so if you want to follow along, if you want to try it, if you want to do it, by all means do it. This is stuff that I'm really big into, so this is really just my thing. So if y'all want to join in, by all means join in. If not, save it for later and join in at a different time, or you can just watch and support. I appreciate it no matter what you do. I just hope my energy can be reciprocated in the positivity and love that I'm trying to share with y'all, and the learning and the teachings that I can. So, so we'll start. We'll start at the back of the mat. I really hope y'all can hear me. I'm trying not to scream, but at the same time, this phone is kind of far, so I'm just trying to make sure y'all can hear me. But we're going to start at the back of the mat, and we're going to start. Okay, so we're going to start with a mountain pose. Get your arms up over our heads. Inhale. Exhale down to the sides. Come into the moment, grounded here. Instead of counting the pose, it's just us getting into it, starting to feel our bodies, come into the moment, and get ready for the practice. We're just taking some breaths here. They don't necessarily have to be deep. Just finding a rhythm and finding where our breath wants to be. We want to try to breathe in and out through our nose, but of course if it gets too difficult, breathe out through your mouth so you can get that extra oxygen out or in depending on what you need. Alright, we'll release that. And from there, we'll start with our first pose. We're going to count as our first pose, and it's going to be a fourfold. So when we release, we'll breathe in, breathe out, bend over, let the top half hang heavy. I'll be here for a couple seconds, preferably 10 to 15 for each one. You can hang here, you can grab your elbows, rocking side to side, really stretching out those hamstrings, letting the top half really just relax over. Try not to force anything. Breathe in, breathe out, drop down. We're gonna do our first 10 push-ups. However you do them, that's how you do them. If you do them on your knees, you do them on your knees. Do them on your goddamn elbows, it don't matter. Just do them 10 push-ups. Alright, and on the 10th, we're gonna walk our hands back. We're gonna turn our feet out if you need to, keep them in if you can, or we're gonna go into our Velocity squat. So we're gonna drop down, heels in, feet out. Hope y'all can see me. We'll sit back, put your hands in front. Get some movement in there if you need to. Breathe in, hands out. Next set of 10. Get it, baby. Alright, 2 more. Walk our hands back in again. This time we're gonna come back up to standing. And from here, we're gonna move into our high lunge. We're gonna move into our high lunge. So we'll take the right foot, we're gonna step it ahead. Make sure you're grounding down through that foot. We're also bringing the knee over the ankle. If you can bring your back heel down, by all means do that, but if you can't, don't worry about it, it's not as important. We wanna feel the stretch in the hamstring. So the more we come over is better. So the more you lift up is better, unless you have the flexibility. So we're here, and we'll sweep up, and we're holding. You can add a little back bend if you want to cactus the elbows. Add on to it, get the extra work in. Keep it tight, but making sure you're feeling it in the ham. So if you gotta go a little bit forward, go a little bit forward. And we're here. And release. We'll come up. Bring that foot back. And then we drop it down again. We got 10 more. This is our third. Third set of 10. Let's get it. Walk those hands back. And we're gonna do the other side. You know what? We were supposed to do the other side first. On the next one, we'll do the other side first. But technically, I've already done my 10 push-ups for this one. So after this, I'm gonna just move into the next one. But after that, because it's gonna be both of them, and then the push-ups instead of doing 1 push-ups, 1 push-ups. Because I don't want to count 1 yoga move as 2 sets of push-ups. But needless to say, we're gonna go with our left foot, put it up in front, steps in front of the mat. Make sure that back heel, if it can go down, but if not, make sure it's up. Make sure you're feeling it in that hip flexor. That's what we're here for. You should be able to pick your toes up in the front. That's how you know you're grounding down through that front foot. We're gonna really stretch over, sweep those arms up, catch the elbows, get a back bend in there, and we're here. Make sure you got your breath. Stabilizing. Coming up. Oh no. That's poop. Phone fell. We're gonna keep going now. Stop when you finish, not when phone falls. said, I already did my push-ups for this one, so we're just gonna move right into the next yoga position, which will be, we'll do, damn, what's this shit called? Triangle pose. Triangle pose. I was gonna say bound angle, but that's a different one. So triangle pose. We're gonna start with our right foot in front, both legs straight. Make sure our hips are turned, and we're gonna come down, bringing our hands to the ground. Right hand to the ground, left hand up. If you want it, if you got it, if you can handle it, we're gonna look up at that left hand. But if not, look down at your right hand. That's how you maintain balance. But what we really want to make sure we're doing, it doesn't matter if you're touching the ground or not. We want to make sure we're twisted enough to where if there was a wall behind us, our arms will be in line with the wall and our back as well. So over here. Really bend over, get that, feel that stretch in that hip. That's where we want to feel it at. Coming up, and like I said, we do both sides. So from here, we're just gonna turn those feet the other way, back heel down, front foot down, and we'll come into a triangle pose on the other side. Get out of it. And for the rest of these, we're gonna do a vinyasa when we switch positions. That's what I was supposed to be doing in the first place, but I forgot, I'm not gonna lie. But what we're doing is that, so I did the 2 poses, and this will be my 4th one. So there's gonna be 4 set of push-ups, but on the last push-up, instead of doing a regular push-up, you're gonna do your vinyasa. So we're gonna go to plank pose, come down chaturanga, come up, cobra up dog, come back in down dog, and that's how we're going to transition into the next yoga position. So, here we go. Just drop down, get that 10. That's 9. So we're going to go plank pose, breathe in, breathe out, chaturanga, head down, come up. Cobra up dog, whip it into a down dog, and that's how we're gonna transition. So from here, I'm gonna work our way into a pigeon pose. So we're gonna bring that right leg up, bend the knee, open the hip, try to keep that other arm down, the other shoulder down, open the hip, open it, bring it up to behind your right wrist. If you can bring it parallel to the front of the mat, by all means. Otherwise, we just want it behind, right knee behind right wrist. We'll start high, get some breath, left leg straight back, and we're folding down. Make sure your hips are squared so that you're not putting all the weight into one hip. You want to put even distribution of weight in both hips. sure that back leg is as straight as it possibly can be. And then we're gonna fold down. Pose. We're gonna hit these 10. Let's get it. It's 9, plank pose. And I chaturanga, come down, halfway, all the way. Come up, cobra up dog. And we're moving to our down dog. Get it, baby. Feeling the sweat, feeling the burn. If you outside, you with me, it feels great. Stretch those legs out. Stretch them out, stretch them out. Alright, now we're gonna come down to our knees. We're gonna be on tabletop position, hands and knees, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And we're gonna do put our big toes together, knees wide. And we're gonna come down into our child's pose. Yeah, child's pose. Making sure we're getting those hips open. I know y'all hips is not loose. Gotta loosen the motherfuckers up. That's where we store energy at. Bring the hips back to the field. Stretch those arms out. Right here. While child's pose may be intense for some, this is a good chance to take a break, take a breather, if need be, while still getting a nice stretch in the hips, stretching them out, and them loose. Now bring us back up, hands and knees, get into our plank pose, another 10, here we go. I did 10, but I'm still do the 10th one the right way. Plank pose, come down halfway all the way, bring it back up dog, cobra, come into down dog. Feeling it, man, loving it, feeling it and loving it. That's all we can do. All right, next, we're gonna get us a low lunge in here. So we're gonna bring that right foot up and back. Squeeze it into the chest. Plant it in between the feet. We're gonna bring our left foot down. And we're gonna come up, bring our arms up. But here, we're not gonna keep our arms up. We're gonna let them fall behind us. Grabbing, putting our hands together behind us. Make the ball in the fist with our hands. And then really stretching those shoulders down and back, opening up the heart. While still leaning, getting that nice stretch in the front hip flexor, your hamstring, and your shoulders. be on our knees. We're not gonna go through the whole down dog again. We're just gonna bring our right knee in, put it underneath, step that left foot up, coming down to where you feel a stretch, not discomfort. You just want to feel a stretch. You should not be hurting yourself. That's the last thing you want to do. Yoga's not about hurting yourself, it's about building yourself up. So make sure you feel that stretch. Knee over that ankle. Bring our arms up. Release them behind us. Ball in the fist. Pulling the shoulders down. And if it helps for stability and for the stretch, making sure that foot that's on the ground, you pushing it into the ground. Really getting a stretch. And release. Man, these flies is everywhere, boy. I love the summertime. They keep bugs, bro. You keep bugs. Only thing I like about winter more than the summertime. I'm a summer baby. I don't like that cold shit, but these bugs, boy. And it's not even like I'm afraid of bugs or nothing like that. They just annoying as fuck. Like, them niggas just bother you. Like, it's ridiculous. But let's go. That's our 6th one. So we got 6 more. Let's get into it, man. Nine. Plank pose. Down halfway all the way. Up, cobra, up dog. Then we're going to down dog. Catch your breath if you need to. Feather those feet out. Next up, we're gonna walk our hands back again. We're gonna walk over to the middle of our mats. I'm gonna turn and face y'all for this one. We want to be on the long ways of our mat so we can get the straddle. I would straddle on the ground, but I'm technically allergic to grass. I say technically because I really don't give a fuck, but I'm not trying to be itchy as hell, especially not with all these damn bugs already flying around me. So, we're limited to 1 annoyance per video. But, needless to say, we're gonna get into our straddle position. Both feet planted into the ground, grounded into the ground, to be able to pick up those toes. Legs spread out, just about a little bit past shoulders width. You don't gotta go too far past that. If you can, by all means, you do that. But that's all you need to go down. And then we're up here, and we're gonna fold forward. It's like a good morning, if you know that workout. And we're just letting our top half hang over. And if you want to take it a step further, you can either grab the back of your heels on the inside, on the outside, or on the inside, and just start kind of pulling yourself. Again, not to injure yourself, not to discomfort, just to where you're getting the stretch, you feeling the stretch, and you feeling the pressure of it, but not discomfort. So just pushing a little bit, giving it a little bit of help. Alright, we're gonna come back up slowly. Alright, moving to our next set of push-ups. Number 7. Ready? Here we go. 9. Going to our plank. Chaturanga, come down halfway all the way. Come up, cobra up dog. Bring it around. Down dog. You know where we at. And from here we're gonna come back down to the knees. Tabletop position. Hands on the shoulders, knees under hips. And from here, we're gonna do a little bit of stability work. We're gonna take our right arm, stretch it in front of us. Take our left leg, stretch it back, point that toe. And we're gonna be here. Make sure you find stability. Tighten that core, tighten those glutes, tighten those hammies. You got this, guys. I'm proud of you. No matter if you're getting this far or if you're just sitting there watching this video, be proud of yourself for this moment. You made it another day. You still got breath in your lungs. Still got what you need. Never forget that. Come down. And of course, if you do it on one side, you gotta do it on the other, baby. I'm gonna put that left arm up, right arm back, point that toe, point those fingers, and we're here. Good job. Do it. Alright, next set. It's number 8. Got 4 more. 4 more. That's all we got. Starting position. Let's get after it. It's 9. Plank pose. Down halfway, all the way, chaturanga. Come up. Cobra up dog. Finish it down dog. Catch your breath. Then we're gonna come down to the knees. We're gonna come down to the butt. However we get there is fine. And here, we're gonna have our legs straight out in front of us, toes pointed back, straight back as possible. We're gonna do a forward fold or a forward bend on the ground. Sweep those arms up and lean over. This can be passive, so you can stretch your back. You can round your back, don't worry about doing it at the hips. Try to touch your toes or ankles or just have your arms laid at your sides. Up. Fantastic job. Come right back over. Number 8 for our push-ups. Or number 9. I already said number 8. Yeah, 3 more. So yeah, this is number 9. 9. Up on our plank pose. Chaturanga, come down. Halfway all the way. Up, cobra, up dog. Finish it with a down dog, baby, come on. We right there, we're doing great. And for this one, we're gonna walk our feet in a little bit. Just a little. We're gonna grab our opposing leg, the back of our opposing leg, our ankle, and we're gonna hold there. Looking underneath that underarm. So it should be right arm, grabbing left leg, looking under the underarm. We're here. It's okay if you're shaking, I'm shaking too. Means we're working. Alright, let go. Other side. Same thing. Grab that opposing leg. Look under that armpit. My shit's sweaty. Hard to grab. Number 10. So we got 2 more after this, guys. Just okay if you need to catch your breath, throw your wrist out, do what you need to do. We ain't perfect. And when you're doing something that's challenging your body, it's gonna hurt. So make sure you take care of yourself at the same time. Make sure you show yourself compassion and love if you can't do it. This shit hard for me too. This shit hard for everybody. That's why it's so rewarding. Because it's so difficult. It's challenging you. It's making you test your faith in yourself and your ability. Don't be in the dumps if you can't. Or you gotta take a break, you need water, whatever. Do that. I'm right here with you. Here we go. Another 10. Let's get it. Hey. It's 9. Plank pose. Chaturanga, come down halfway all the way. All the way up. Cobra up dog. Bring that bad boy down to down dog, baby. Bring it down to down dog. Yes, sir. And this down dog. We'll come to our backs. These are our last 2, so I'm gonna do y'all something a little special. It's not really special. But it is special because it's called a J special, but you know me. I just be jumping around. But here, we're gonna come down to our backs, bringing our hips to our hips to our heels. Down onto the back. You can roll out that lower back if you need to. It's kind of tight. Bring the knees to your chest. Rock back and forth. Frontwards and backwards. Throw that hoe in a couple circles. Massage that back. Gotta take care of our backs. But from here, we're gonna prop ourselves up. I don't know what this move is called, honestly, but it's one of my favorite yoga poses to do. And honestly, I can say one of the more difficult ones that I learned early on. So here, we're gonna be propping up. Using our arms as a kickstand. Try to get under those shoulders as much as you can. Straighten out them legs, straighten out the body, pushing those hips forward. Over here. Alright, good. Come down. Oh shit. We're gonna be here. Plank position. Let's get these push-ups, baby. You know what it is. It's a push-up video after all, right? Let's go. Nice. Plank pose. Come on, chaturanga. Come down. Halfway all the way. You better be doing halfway in this push-up video. Coming up. Cobra up dog. Bring it back down. Down dog. So last one, guys. I might do a bonus, but we'll see. Are we in that down dog? Come down to our knees. We're gonna be back on our back once again. Ew. Down on our back once again. Bring those hips to the heels. But this time, we're gonna pop up. And then we're gonna let those legs fall over us. Cloud pose. Do it to comfortability. Don't hurt yourself. Don't break yourself. As you breathe, you should be able to go further. So just keep breathing, baby. Do everything, every endeavor in life, just keep breathing. Keep the toes in the ground. Keep the legs as straight as possible. Breathe, baby, breathe. Alright. Come back over. This can be our last set if y'all want it to be. Or else you can do the last one with me. The last one's probably gonna be the most challenging for me. Maybe for you, depending on where you at in your yoga journey. But we'll see. Needless to say, you know where we at. Get it. It's 9. Plank pose. Come down all the way halfway, chaturanga. You know what's up. Do halfway. Come up, cobra up dog. Float it back into down dog. I love this shit, bro. I love it. Alright, so like I said, that can be our last one if you want it to be our last one. But I'm gonna do a bonus one just for the hell of it, see if I can do it. I'm gonna do a headstand. This is something that I've been slowly progressing on recently. I'm getting pretty good. I want to be able to kink it and work out the kinks at least, but I'm getting there, so here we go. Yes, sir. Good shit. Every did that with me, good shit. Even if you didn't, good shit. Sheesh. Got a lot of sweat in my eye just now. That'll bring us to our official last set of the video. I did 10, but we still gonna do our chaturanga because we like that. Pod plank pose. Bring it down halfway all the way. Bring it up, cover up, dog. Float that mug. Down and that down, dog. Come down. I'm gonna get in a comfortable seated position, whatever that means for you. And here, we're gonna catch our breath and just really enjoy the moment, enjoy the day, enjoy the work we just put in on ourselves for the betterment of ourselves, betterment of our minds, bodies, and souls, and doing it together. We're doing this to build not only ourselves, but to build each other, build a community, a powerful community of individuals who think for themselves and do things for themselves, all in order to create a better society for ourselves, our family, our friends, and everybody else, even if we don't know them. Because starting here, starting within yourself, has ripples to every single person, even if you haven't met them yet, or if you'll never meet them. So let's bring it all together, man. Bring all the love back in, understand what our purpose here is, understand that we're here to create, we are creators. We are here to love and to build and to bring the world in anew. So stay in your hearts, man, stay in your mind. We all in this shit together, bro. And here we're gonna breathe in, bring our arms up. Breathe out, hands to heart center. Namaste. Peace and love to y'all, man. Thank y'all for sticking it out with me thus far, and I hope to see y'all. I hope to see y'all, and I hope y'all see me in the future. Let's keep running it up together, man. I ain't here for me, I'm here for everybody. Take these damn shoes off, boy. Put them toes in the ground, man. Feel the ground. Feel Mother Nature. Ain't shit that's gonna hurt you out here. Ain't no parasites and shit, man. Take care of yourself, bro. Love y'all.